Hey guys, I'm Jamari and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. It's so weird saying in like a non-joking manner. This is so weird for me. It's something new and something I'm excited to get into. So let's get into it.
Was that live? Are we live? Oh, brother.
Here we are, 2022, doing new things, literally. I am officially 1 month live. I had my locks on December 15th. So we are a little bit over a month and actually have just gotten my first retwist done a couple of days ago. So thought, why not create a video to explain why I did this, because this was kind of sudden. So I have a couple of reasons. The first reason being that I cannot do hair, okay? That is not my strong suit. That is not meant for me. And my loose natural hair was just a lot to deal with. It's really curly and I'm just not consistent enough to continue to do my hair. And my sister, okay, that is all her. She top notch, top tier, okay? She normally would do mine and my mom's hair, but she said she's basically going on a hair hiatus. She does not do our hair anymore, which really sucks. And I was having to go to the hairstylist like once every couple of months and paying $200 or more to get my hair done. And I'm really having to sit back and think, like, do I really want to keep doing this? Like, I'm a college student. Like, that's just not, it's not cheap. I had already thought about locks and kept seeing pictures on Pinterest and Instagram, and I'm like, oh my god, they're so beautiful, and that's something I want to do. And one of the bigger reasons, and I don't want to call it a resolution because I feel like when people hear the word resolution, it automatically is like, oh, okay, it's not gonna last, none of that. But kind of in December, early December of last year, I decided that I was gonna love myself more, and I mean that in every aspect possible, mentally, physically, verbally, emotionally, everything. Because sometimes you need to let yourself know that you're that bitch, And I just feel like I wasn't doing that, and I was really kind of not making myself a priority, and I really wanted to change this. I am a college student, so a lot of times when that workload piles on, you kind of forget to do skincare or your hair and take care of yourself and stuff like that. And I don't want to do that because I am important and I should be a priority to myself, so I am making myself one. Now moving to my fears, I really didn't have that many. I feel like I had one that was very similar to what a lot of people have when they're starting their locks, and that's the ugly stage. And I don't really feel like I'm in an ugly stage. I know I'm only a little bit over a month locked, so there's still time to have an ugly stage, but I really don't feel like I will. I really am happy and I am embracing every step of the way. When I first got my hair locked, like I said, December 15th. The next week, me and my family went to Disney, and if you haven't seen that vlog, you should go watch it. But yeah, so we went to Disney, and I actually brought 2 wigs with me, just in case, like, I wasn't feeling my hair, and I wanted cute pictures and stuff like that. But really, when I just kept looking at my hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I love my curls at the bottoms. I like the way it was shaping my face. And so I just left it. I didn't put up any wigs on, and I just kind of embraced it. And I feel like I'm trying to keep that momentum up and everything. So I will show you pictures, and they will be throughout the video when before my hair got done. It's curly. I don't really know exactly what curl pattern I have. I think it's closer to 4B. So you'll see those pictures of my hair being curly and then fresh. So like the first week and everything, when it first got twisted, I was fearful that I was gonna have an ugly stage, but I really just didn't like how tight they were comb coiled. But it was because the lady that did my hair, she put this stuff on my hair. I'm not gonna call it a pomade because it wasn't thick, but I didn't really like the way it first felt, but it left no buildup, no white residue, no nothing. So it was just like a really tight holding. But after like the first week, after my scalp kind of started to get itchy and everything, I would just oil my scalp and and then they started to get, you know, a little fluffier, a little curlier, and I was really feeling it. Moving on to how I maintain my hair. There are not a lot of steps, there's not a lot to it, because I'm very fearful of buildup and lint and things like that, and because I've watched other YouTube videos and they talk about how they had to restart their locks because of how much they had, and I want to stay as far away from that as I literally humanly possibly can. Okay, so let's start with what I use to oil my scalp, and I use the Carol's Daughter. It's called Goddess Strength. It's a 7 oil blend, hair and scalp oil for weak and breakage prone hair. I love this. I love the way it smells. My hair just feels so refreshed, even if it's been a couple of weeks. I just do this, like, I want to say every 3 days or so, or sometimes more. It just really depends on when my scalp is really itchy or I feel like it's kind of dry. So yes, love this oil. When I spray my hair, this is the Godsend spray bottle that I'm talking about. I got this off of Amazon, of course. Let me just shake it up so it doesn't look so separated on camera. And all that's in here is literally oil and water. And when I say water, I don't mean regular water. I'm talking about rose water, and this one's also from Amazon. And this is the Heritage Store one. There's a lot of people on YouTube use this, so I kind of just went off their recommendations. They're not wrong. The oil I use in the mix is actually avocado oil, and I really like this because it makes my hair feel soft. It's not a heavy oil, and I'm not gonna say mix because, you know, oil and water obviously separate, but it works well together in the spray bottle, so I don't feel like the oil is just sitting on my locks. Now, the oil that's actually in here right now is not the avocado oil. I left my avocado oil back at home on accident, and I live in Charlotte now, so before I came back home I had run out of the mixture, so I use Jamaican black castor oil instead, which is why it's so yellow. And I know black Jamaican castor oil is a little bit heavier than avocado oil, so I don't really use it. But I don't like how heavy it is when I just put it directly on my locks, so I mixed it in here. So when this runs out, which normally it takes me, if I spray my hair every day, give or take, it takes me about a week or so, and this is a smaller bottle, but I don't need a lot. I'll just redo it. After the week is up, I will make some more, and I will go back to using my avocado oil. But yeah, that is all I do to maintain my locks. I use a men's wave cap and then my silk bonnet on top when I go to sleep. But besides that, that's all I do. I'm moving on. So if you are watching this video to kind of decide if you want to get locks, or if you thought about locks before, some things that I recommend first is to try different hairstyles first. And I say that because I don't want you to be in your locks and look at pictures of other people on social media and be like, oh damn, I didn't get that, what would have been, what could have been, you know. So I really do recommend trying out hairstyles first. So for me, I got a silk press about 2 weeks before I locked my hair. I got my hair flattered, I got my ends trimmed, everything. And that's because I normally put heat in my hair once a year, and that's normally Thanksgiving or Christmas. And so this year I was already going to do it for Thanksgiving, but then I really decided that I wanted to get my locks, so I try to make myself understand in my head, like, okay, this is your last one. And don't get me wrong, you can put wigs on, you can put braids in with your locks, but if it's something that you know may not look the same or how you like it with locks, I definitely suggest you doing it first so that you're not missing out on it and want to take your locks down early or soon, you know. Moving on to my final recommendation or tip or whatever you want to call it is to do your research. And I say this because locks are a commitment, like they really are, and it may not be a lot to maintain, but it's something that you want to educate yourself on first, so that you know what to put in your hair, what you know not to put in your hair. Like, you're not supposed to put conditioner in your hair, obviously, because that makes the whole lock come down. So those are things that if you don't know, you definitely need to learn. As well as it's nice to research because you can find new hairstyles with your locks, new looks, new colors, everything. You can find inspiration within it. But I do suggest getting your research from YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Google, wherever. But find people that you trust or you like the way their locks look and see what they do. And I'm not at the point where I'm retwisting my own hair yet. No, I am quite scared about that. So probably for the next couple months I will continue to go to the salon to get my hair retwisted, but it's still a part of the learning curve. If you like this video, definitely like and subscribe. Can't take myself serious. There will be a new video every Wednesday. I should be updating my lock videos every month, but if not, I will definitely do the, I feel like, main months, which is like month 3, month 6, month 9, and a year at least. And I will just keep you updated with what I learned and what's new and how I feel about my hair. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. We out.